Welcome. In front of me I have the iPhone 16 and today I will show you how you can apply tempered glass to this device. Before I get started with the actual application, I'm going to go over a couple different things. So number one, I'll be using a tempered glass, and I do want to point out that sometimes when you buy some kind of screen protector, it might say glass, it might not be. So as an example, this doesn't really say glass. This one says a full screen hydrogel film, whatever that's supposed to be. So be careful when buying them. I highly recommend, if you haven't applied too many tempered glasses or screen protectors, to go for specifically tempered glass, as this one will be the nicest one in terms of feel, and additionally also the easiest one to apply. So highly urge you to stay away from the films and bullshit like that. It's made out of plastic, it's annoying to apply, usually leaves some air bubbles, isn't as durable and not as good at protecting your screen. With that being said, there's many ways that they try to kind of sell you those with just different ways of bullshitting through it. So this one is probably the one that is the least scummy one, but let's see if I have one laying around somewhere here. Let's see what we got here. This is saying premium screen protector. This one doesn't really say anything about glass, which I guess good. But yeah, this is also plastic, as you can see. So I don't think I have any kind of like plasticky ones apart from, well, just these ones that I have laying here. But one that you will probably encounter is the ceramic glass. Do not get that. It's absolute dog shit. And obviously, even though it says ceramic and glass, which technically both of those imply that they're, well, glass, they're not. They're out of plastic, which is just an absolute scam. Now, it looks like, is this already scratched up? Oh, for God's sakes, it is. Great. A brand new iPhone and it's already scuffed up. And I just took off the screen protector from this to actually record this video. Great that at the office people can't use devices without actually scuffing them. Fantastic. Anyway, so tempered glass is what I'm going to be using. Another thing is, for the most part, most of your tempered glass will come with one of these wet and dry wipes. So they do come as a combo, obviously, so you first use the wet one and then dry it up. You can use those, but if you have something like this, or even smaller one like this, I also want to point out some better tempered glass will come with one of those like tiny little wipes. They're made out of cloth. They're fantastic. Even though they might be small, they're still great. And if you have like a typical microfiber cloth, this is going to be probably one of the best options that you can use. If it's not like too dirty, obviously. If you have a dusty one or stuff like that, then probably don't use that one, as you don't want to have any dust on your screen once you clean it off. Now, before I clean off the display, let's talk about on the application. So I'm gonna grab the phone. I will usually be holding the tempered glass from both sides once I peel off this little sticky thing, which technically would be going like this. So once I peel it off, I would be holding it like so, at an angle, and I would start off by placing the top side on the screen. And by pinching it, I'm also pinching the display, which allows me to kind of shift it from left to right, and with the other hand I can pull it out or in to basically align it correctly with the device screen. And once it's aligned correctly, at least at the top side, I would apply pressure here so it doesn't really move too much, and then I'll just gently lower it down with, as you can see, pretty good results of having it in the middle. So with that out of the way, let's clean off the display. You can also use the little foam, if you have one that comes with the screen protector, to place your phone on it. There we go, it's relatively clean. Oh, there's something here. Now, obviously you want to clean it off pretty well. One benefit is that the wet wipes come with alcohol, So obviously, because it's moist, it's gonna clean up the display pretty well. And alcohol also removes any kind of like greasiness, oils from, for instance, your fingers. So you could use that. But like I said, I do myself prefer to use microfiber cloth, as it seems to be doing just as well of a job. Once you clean off the display, you do want to have your little rug right next to you, or something that you can clean off the display. Another thing, some of the screen protectors will come with like a sticky things that you have on there. You can grab one of those sticky things and then just kind of like, you know, place it on the screen just to get rid of the dust if you have one that has settled on your screen right before you apply the protector. Now, the display is clean. So now when it comes down to the application, I'm gonna peel this off. So whatever I will like yoink off here, that's gonna be thrown out, and this will leave the screen protector with the sticky side under here. So this is where the sticky side is. So yeah, once I peel that off, I'm just gonna kind of like place it and obviously go through the application process. Another thing is I will peel it off upside down, as well, dust usually settles on top. So by peeling it upside down, I just prevent any kind of dust that would otherwise might settle on the sticky side. So there we go. And once I peel that off, I'm gonna give the device a quick wipe, just like across, to get rid of all the dust. So yoink, that's off. Okay, and now let's go to the application process. So again, I am holding it, like I mentioned before, by the edges, and I'm just kind of trying to align it correctly with the display. And I think it is correct. So you can see it's already sticking at the top. So I'm gonna let it go, and it's pretty well aligned. Let's just speed that up a little bit. Now it looks like this tempered glass is completely screwed. Yep, so this one is just absolute rip. It's applied correctly. The glass, the tempered glass itself is damaged. So that's something that I started seeing more often. This garbage will not come off. If you have such a tempered glass, I recommend just probably taking it off and literally sending it back to the seller, because this is just dog shit. This might, I don't know why it happens. It's something with the actual sticky thing under that. It might be just from age, as iPhones haven't changed much for the past like several generations. So the glue that they use just might decay, as manufacturers of these tempered glasses didn't need to make new ones for the past like 4 years. Fantastic. So this could be the downside of it. So yeah, not much you can do about this. This screen protector is completely damaged, which just kind of adds insult to injury, considering the one that I just took off was pretty good. It's unusable now. So yeah, anyway, typically this would look something like, let me see, this one is screwed up too. Can you, okay, this one is using a always on display, but you can kind of see it also has a little bit of this. Not as bad as this one. Again, nothing associated with the application. It's just the screen protectors that I got are super cheap and damaged, probably from laying too long. So yeah, other than that, obviously the screen protector application went fine, and you can see it's evenly spread. There is no garbage under that apart from air. So yeah. Now anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.